Good afternoon, all. Universal Teachers Academy, Puducherry, along with Sindhil College of Education, welcomes you for the free online workshop on creating educational games through AI. So, in this session, you will be learning what are all the process and what are all the considerations that you have to keep in mind before creating games and how you can create games using AI. These two things you will be learning in this session. Before that, let me ask you, what are digital games? Can anyone tell some of the digital games? You can put it in the chat box. Okay. Minecraft, Roblox, Kahoot, right? Okay. I think most of you are aware about the digital games, Vagrant, Quizzes. Okay. Here in general, we can tell the digital games or the games that are played on electronic devices. Example like computer, might be mobile phone or smartphones, and PlayStations and smart board. Many type of devices, many type of games that are in digital format, games that are in digital format and interactive, we can call it as digital games. It need an it need a device like computer, tablet, smartphone, like that. Okay. Can you tell me when was the digital game started? Can you predict which year, at least which decade? Might be 2000, 1990s? Yeah, 2010. Even before that, 1980s, 1950. Yeah, I'm getting many years here. Okay, let's see in which year it started during the year 1958. Here I would like to show in 1958 there was a game called Tennis for Two and Pong game in 1972, and yeah, 1952 Tic-Tac-Toe, and then 1985 the Mario game. Hope all might have played during that time. And then just a minute. And then educational games using not only educational games, that during 1990s we might have played video games, car games, and then online games started during the year 2000, and then mobile games 2010, and now many type of games that can be played virtually, like virtual reality, augmented reality. Many type of games are available. So this is the stages, the timeline, how the digital games are digital games started. So now, what are educational games? What are educational games? As we have learned that digital games that are created for entertainment purpose, but here Why we need digital educational games, not why. So, what are educational games from your perspective? Can you put it in the chat box? Yeah, game for educational purpose. In simple, Hilal Ahmad sir, given in a simple term, it's for educational purpose. That's right, sir. So educational games that are specifically designed for educational purpose. It will focus, it focuses on a specific competency or specific objective or specific value. Example, you might have played addition game. It's for addition and vowel games. And there are many type of games where the student will learn the competency by playing the game, right? So this is how the educational game is very important. And and NAP 2020 also focuses on digital games also. And they have created a digital game-based pedagogy. They have created that also. And then here we can categorize the types of educational games in this under this category. There might be many more category, but I have categorized into 10. Here you could see quiz game, puzzle games, and simulations, and then adventure games, strategy games, memory games, games, role playing, and serious games, and augmented reality and virtual games, and many more types are there, right? So these are all some of the types of educational games. Here, let me give some example for quizzes game. Already you have mentioned there in the chat that Kahoot, quizzes, and some of the games like Krorbati game. So this and all comes under quizzes. And then here under the puzzle, this one is the blocks, fixing the blocks might be uh, what is that Sudoku game, and this type of games we can tell. And then under the simulations, you can tell science experiments, math experiments, and then building the city. Like that games, we can call it as simulations. And then in the adventurous game, it's nothing but the player will be the main hero. He will be a protagonist. And then he will be doing the adventures, and during the adventure he will be collecting points and he will be solving the questions, he will be getting the answers and those things. And then moving on to the next one, this strategy game. And here on seeing the image itself, you might have understood that chess games and some of the games with specific rules where the user are made to think. So, so these are all some of the types of games. And then moving on to the next one, the serious games. It is focusing on a very specific skill or the real world objects. And then here you could see the image, and then augmented and virtual reality games. Using that, the user can experience the real time experience. And then the memory game. Here you could see the card flipping game, and then the word games, and then role playing. And then I said, no, the role playing game, and then the previous one, the adventurous game, both are very similar. And then here the user will be answering the questions and then moving on and proceeding to level and then getting points. So these are all the things comes under the role play. We will call it as RPGs, RPGs games, right? So these are all some of the types of digital games. The next question is, why do we need educational games? Why do we need educational games? Why do we need educational games? Yeah, building vocabulary, easy to learn. Yes, sir. And then making learning playful. Superb, sir. And then Lovelin, sir, Dr. Lovelin, to engage the students for better learning, to make the learning effective. active participation, to create interest. Yeah, I'm getting improved knowledge, joyful assessment, and students will be more attractive, Sivaranjan sir, and then Tamil Vani ma'am without boring. Yeah, yeah, whatever you said is right. Here, just I concised what you have put in the chat box. So these are all some of the thing for deeper learning, need of the time, attracts towards education. Okay, very nice. And then here you could see the thing, there's higher motivation, and then it makes the children to engage in the activity. And we all know that the children are very, very attracted to the gadgets. Earlier it was a digital, sorry, mobile, not before that mobile, digital camera. They love to have the camera and then binoculars. And then after that, a mobile and then tablets and then headphones. So when you see that the children are very fond of electronic gadgets, and then here the benefits itself, they will get the better attention and safe experimentation. And this one is very, very important that we can get the immediate feedback. So when they are answering the quiz or answering any type of questions or participating in the games, they will get the immediate feedback. And then in the multiplayer, they will be having the collaborative learning. And then the personalized learning also, games are there based on the users, based on the users learning, the game will be working according to the individual. That is called the personalized learning. And these are all some of the benefits. Each are broader concept that we are not going to focus, because since we are having only 2 hours, we will be having this PPT for 20 minutes. And after that, we'll be doing the hands-on, right? Okay, moving on to the next one. So this here you could see the game design process. So these are all some of the step for game designing. The process are different. There are in certain games, the game process will be 12 steps or 15 steps or only 7 steps. Here I have categorized into 9. So educational game process. First one, we need the objective and target audience. Both are integrated together. The first one is for whom we are going to create and what is our learning objective. Example, here I would like to give an example. Suppose if I want to create a addition game, right? So I have to decide whether it's a single digit, one digit, single digit addition or two digit addition. So this is called the objective. Okay, I'm going for two-digit addition. For example, I'm taking that. Again, you should have some specific objective, like in the two-digit addition, whether I'm going to create the sums without carryover, without carryover. So suppose if the student is adding 12 plus 13, there will be no carryover. So whether I'm focusing on that, or whether my objective is on in addition, whether whether the children are understanding how to do carryover. Likewise, we have to plan your objective. Okay, while creating the game also, it should have some levels. In the level 1, they will learn single digit without carryover. So yes, and then the second stage, adding two single digit and they will be getting the two-digit number. And then the level 3, two-digit addition. In the two-digit addition without carryover and with carryover, like that, you can plan your objective. And then the next one is the game time. The third one is the game time. Already we have seen the game, no? Whether it's in the quiz format, or else it will be whether it's in the adventure game. So it's up to you to decide what type of game that you are going to design. And then if it is on adventurous and what character you are going to design, the character will be traveling from stage 1 to up to the end of the level. And then this one is very important. Rules, mechanics, and challenges, and what are all the challenges in the game and interactions that you are going to add while developing the game. And then this is like a mind map, creating prototype, simple visual to It's like not only the mind map, it's like a storyboard. How the game is going to start and how it is going to end. In between, what are all the things? It's a small type of sketch. And then you will be testing the game, and then you will be improving based on the feedback from the users, and then after that you will be publishing the game. It's all the it's a process, like how we are developing e-content and how we are writing notes of lesson and how we are when we are preparing a video. So these are all some of the process will be there. So this is the very simple process while designing the game, right? So let me repeat. First, it should have the learning objective, and then the learning objective should focus on the target audience based on their need, preference, and age. And after that, we have to select the game, what type of game that we are planning, and then designing story. In some games, it is not required. And then how we are going to develop the game, and then outline of the game. It's a prototype of the game, and then we are going to test it and then improve it, and then after that we are going to publish it. That means we are giving to the user. So this is the game designing process. Okay. And there is one more concept called component of games. That component of a game is different, and game designing process is different. First, you should know the process. So this 9 steps are the process. Now we are moving on to the components of the digital game. So again, in the components, what are all the things it should have? It should have the objective at the end of the game the student will be getting. And then if it is needed, it should have the storyline. And then what type of theme and what type of character and what are all the rules and what are all the levels we are having in that game and what type of obstacles or challenges that we are giving. And then the rewards is nothing but the points, additional powers, that is the reward, and then the assessment, and then feedback, and how we are adding the multimedia and the user interface. So these are all the things comes under the umbrella of components of digital game, right? So these are all the things has to be taken consideration. The very important part is one is learning objective, and then the important point is user interface. User interface is nothing but the look and feel, how the game should look, and what are all the how the user gets the experience. User experience also, that is one more component that I have missed here. User interface and user experience. So main UI is nothing but user interface, sorry. So how my game has to look and what are all the things that should be there. It should have a home screen. When we are creating a game, it should have a home screen. And then it should have a scoreboard, timer, pause, and then menu, settings, instructions, exit. So these are all the basic requirements for a user interface. Can you tell some other options that can be included here? Any other options that we can add here? After clicking on start button. Okay, this is the adventure quest. After clicking on the start button, what are all the items that should be in the user interface? Game will be there. Yes, username and players. Scoreboard, subject and reinforcement that should not come when hardness level. Yeah, level should be there. Rule should be there. And then score. Very nice. Profile. And then awards and rewards, edit option, music on and off, that I haven't mentioned here. Thanks for adding that. And then library. Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay. And then top scorer. collect name before starting, online or offline. And the games that we are creating here is fully offline. Okay. So these are all the things should be taken consideration, right? Okay. So now we have learned the process of game design and components of game design. Both are different, both are integrated, but both are different. Okay. Now my question is, what are all the basic requirements to develop a game? I want to create a game now. What are all the things I need? I need a hardware, right? And other than that, what I need to develop a game, I need a hardware. Meaning hardware is nothing but the computer. I need at least a laptop, and then I should know coding. Coding nothing but the programming language. Other than that, I need laptop. I should have knowledge about, and then I should have internet connectivity. I need a software where I can create, where I can type the codings. Other than that, a content, need a good mood, trend setting. Yes. Okay. Here I will show some of the requirement and examples here. Here, what we need is a hardware. In the hardware, meaning is that we need a laptop or desktop, and then programming knowledge, HTML or CSS, JavaScript, Python, C, C++. So this programming knowledge we need, and then we should have the code editor like Notepad, Visual Studio, and then the game development platform, that is the software where we are going to create the game. So these are all some of the softwares. And then we have to create the game design. That means the graphics, images, and then background animations, other things. And then audio and animation tools. And then testing platform. It's where we are going to run Google Chrome or Edge or mobile app or through mobile in the Play Store, or how we are, sorry, the publishing is the part where we are going to publish. So these are all the basic requirement that we need. Here in this session, without programming knowledge and without gaming platform and without gaming designs, animation tools, without everything, we are going to create. So this is the process that I have shown earlier, no? Hardware, programming, software, platform, game tools, animation tools, testing and publishing platforms. So these are all the 7 things. Today, we are going to create AI-powered game without knowing coding knowledge, no programming software, no technical support. Just we are going to describe our game and going to create the game in minutes, and then adding certain edits. And then if it is having bugs, that also we are going to find using AI. Is it clear till now? If it is clear, we can move on to the next one. If it is clear, okay. So what type of games that we are going to create? Here in this session, we are going to create HTML games that runs on PC as well as laptop as well as mobile. So why we are going to create HTML type of games? Because it doesn't need any type of software. Just if we can click and play and it works offline and we can share it through WhatsApp. It opens in Chrome. You can use it in Smartboard and you can edit the code using any type of uh, chatbots and you can run it as a single file. So everything comes into a single file. So it is no software requirement, runs offline. So these are all the things using HTML games we can. Okay. So generally the HTML has three components there. So this is the HTML code, and this one is CSS code, and this one is Java code. While seeing the code, don't get fear. So we are not going to learn coding. Just I'm telling that in a HTML file, in the HTML file, it has the HTML structure. It is the backbone of the program, and CSS is nothing but this coding is for the design, right? And then JavaScript, it is for making the game more interactive, adding points, adding scores, other things, logics, everything comes in the JavaScript. These three things are combined together into a single file called HTML. What we are going to do is these three codes we are going to generate using AI, and then we are going to paste it in the notepad. In the all the system has notepad like WordPad. What is that? Microsoft Word, like that we are having notepad where we are generating the code, and then we are going to paste it in the notepad, and then we are making it into HTML, and then we are opening through Chrome or Microsoft Edge browser, and we are going to play. Okay, so this one is very simple. We are going to create HTML game. The first one is the HTML structure. It is the main skeleton of the game. And then in that we are adding CSS coding here, and then JavaScript. All the three things are combined together. We are pasting it in the notepad. And then from the notepad, we are saving it as HTML, and we are opening it, and it will run as a game. So these three things: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So this is the line: HTML, CSS, JavaScript. These three things we are pasting it into the notepad, and then saving it as HTML. And then if we click on double click, the game opens, and then the game will run. No installation process. Right? Okay. So now what we are going to do? Simple thing. We are just creating an idea. From our idea, we are making into prompt. And then from the prompt, we are generating code. We are saving it as HTML and opening in the browser. And then we are going to play. Is it clear? Shall we move? So now we are going to the hands-on session. Okay. So just we are giving our idea as a prompt, and using the prompt, and we are generating code, and then we are saving it as in the HTML format, and then we are playing it as a game. Before this, let me show how the notepad will look. Here, just type notepad. This is the notepad. All your PCs will be, all your system, laptop and desktop will be having this. You can open the notepad. It's just like a Word document, right? It is available. Right now, I'm closing it. So here, I'm going to create a game, right? So first, I'm opening ChatGPT, and then I'm going on for the first one. And the login process, hope you all will know. So this is the page. Okay, here I'm going to give you a prompt. I want to create a quiz game. What prompt should I give? Here I am typing create, yeah, create an HTML quiz game. This much will be enough. I'm typing create an HTML quiz game. Just I'm giving, let's see how it is creating, right? Create an HTML quiz game. This is the first prompt that I'm giving. See, I'm not doing anything. It's simply typing the code. Okay. So my game is ready. It has generated the game. I can preview the game here by clicking on play. Right now, I'm clicking here. It is asking the question, what is the capital of India? Again, if I click on this code, it will show the code. Let me repeat the step. Here in the prompt, I have typed create an HTML quiz game, right? Okay. Here it has created the code. If I want to preview, if I want to preview the game, I can click on this play icon. I click on it, it has generated the game. And then this one is full screen. And then if I click on code again, here you could see the option called copy. Option called copy. I'm copying it. And then what I should do, I already said we need a notepad. I'm going and opening notepad. And then I am pasting it and save as. In which format should I save? Here I'm saving it as quiz1.html. Here's 1.html. This alone that you have to click. Okay, now I have saved the file. Now I'm going to my desktop. Here, what is the file? quiz1.html. For see here, most of my file, it is showing my extension. Here, this is the quiz one. Here, if I click on view, and then here, if I uncheck file name extension will not be there. Extension is nothing but .jpeg, .docs, .mp3 like that. Here, you have to click on view and click on file name extension. Then only you will get. So you have to enable this one before creating game. Okay, now quiz one is enabled. If I click on it, here I got the game. What is the capital of India? If I click, it shows the correct answer, and then I can click on next question. Which planet is called red? Suppose if I click on Jupiter, it is telling the answer wrong. Okay, so this is the game. Just you can share it, copy it, and share it through WhatsApp. The game will work offline also. So it's a very, very simple process that you can create a game. What I have done, let me repeat. The first thing is here I have typed create an HTML quiz game, and then it has given the code. What I did, I copied it. Here, if I click on this copy icon, it shows tick, and then I open the notepad. Before pasting into notepad, ensure that open any folder. Here you could see the fourth option view. Ensure that file name extension is given or not. If it is unchecked, you cannot save in the HTML format. To save it in the HTML format, You have to click on view, and then here you could see file name extension. Tick mark it, and then you could see all the file names. See here, it is AUP3. This one is .png. It shows the file name. This one is document. Now, which file I have saved? I have saved in the quiz one. Okay. Now I have copied that. No, just I'm pasting it. Control V. Here I am saving as. Just I'm typing quiz game 2 dot html, and then I click on save. I'm closing this, and then I'm going to my desktop. Where is that game? See here. Here you could see the game called quiz game. I'm opening it. Here I got the game. Okay. Now I got the game. Is it clear till now? So that I can move on to the next one. Okay. Could you please repeat? Okay. I will repeat. I will repeat. Okay. I will give a quick recap. Okay. What I have done is I clicked on the new chat. Right? Okay. Here, this is the ChatGPT page. Before creating or giving the prompt, just open any folder or this PC. Ensure that click on the third option, view, and then here file name extension, uncheck this. If I uncheck, my file name will not show the extension. My file name, see, my file name will not show the extension. Only the file name is visible. Extension is nothing but the type of file. Here, type of format. I click on view. I click on file name extension. If I click, it shows .mp4, .pptx. If I open this, it shows .mp4, .mp4, the extension file. Ensure that this one is tick mark. Okay, this is the first step. Next, you have to give a prompt. Create a quiz game for class 1. What quiz? HTML quiz game. Okay. I click on up arrow. It is typing the coding. It is generating. Let's wait for some more time. Okay. Now it has completed. If you see that slash HTML, that meaning is that it has typed completed. Here you can copy it, and then what you have to do, open the notepad. I'm opening the notepad, and then right click and paste or control V. Now my heads, now the coding has been pasted here. Here you have to click on file, and then here you have to click on save as. When I click on save as, by default it will show the extension. Here I'm typing quiz game 3, don't leave space, .html, hypertext markup language in the HTML format. Click on save. Now where I have saved, I have saved in my on my desktop with game3.html, and then I click on close option, and then going to my desktop, and then in the desktop here you could see quiz game 3. I click on it. See, now it has created a quiz. So what is the difference that you could see from the previous and this one? Here I have added only one thing extra as class 1. Now it has created. I click on Apple. It is telling correct. And then moving on next. And then 2 plus 3, correct. I click on lion. So now it is asking the question, right? So likewise, you can create a game. Is it clear till now? If it is clear, then I can move on to the next step, next stage. Extension, I will put it in the chat box, HTML. Yeah, you have to save it in the HTML format, then only it can run on the browser. If you are not saving in the HTML format, it will, when you open, it will be in the coding format only. Yeah, you can edit the question also. We will go step by step. Okay. How to share the file? Let it gets open. Just okay. Here example, let me click on the group one. Just click on attach, and then I'm attaching document. And then the desktop, what game you have created? Quiz game 3. If I click on open, you can send the game. That's it. If the user click on this, they can, it will open in the Chrome browser and they can play. So this is the sharing process. Now creation process, is it clear? Okay. Now again, I'm going to the chat GPT. Okay. Again, I click on new chat. Now I'm giving the same create a quiz game HTML quiz game for class 1, right? This was the prompt I have given earlier, right? Now what I'm going to add here, make the background more attractive with motions. Okay. Background template. Okay. More attractive with motions. Just I'm adding it. Create an HTML quiz game for class 1. Make the background template more attractive with motion. Okay, the same thing I'm giving here. I click on send prompt. Please watch carefully. Now it is writing. Okay. How we can preview this? You can click on this one. Okay. And then you can click on the answer. Okay. Here, again, I click on this code. I'm copying the code. Now what I have to do? Can you put it in the chat box? Now what is the next step? Yeah, I have to open the notepad. I'm opening it and then paste it on the note in the notepad and then click on file and click on save as. Now I'm typing quiz game 5. Is it okay? If I click on this, it will save it as text file. After quiz game 5, click on dot HTML. Click on dot HTML. You have to put dot HTML. If you put only HTML, it will not work. You have to put dot HTML there and click on save. Now quiz game 5.html. Now I'm going there and then going to the desktop and then quiz game, where is it? Here. I play on it. Now I got the game. See here, earlier my game was like this. And the game now I have created, see, it is having some animation. I'm giving the, so I'm getting the score as well as the timer is also running. Okay, now is it clear? Now save the extension as HTML. To save, I'm repeating the step. For example, I'm opening the how I'm telling how I'm saving that. Quiz game. After that, I'm putting dot HTML. Likewise, you have to say. You should not give space. See here, I'm giving space here, quiz game dot HTML. This is the extension that you have to use. Quiz game dot HTML. Right. Is it clear now? Avoid giving space. Dot HTML. Yes, okay, sir. Yes, yes. Dot HTML you have to do. You have to save in this format. You can give any name. My name is Simon, so I can type Simon quiz dot HTML. I can save in this format also. Is it clear? Shall I move on to the next one? Now, please don't work. If you're working, you will get confused. Okay. How to save? I will repeat that later after some time. Okay. So again, I'm going on new chat, right? Here I'm typing generate an HTML game, hangman game. For what topic we can give? Addition. So for addition sum. 2-digit. Generate an HTML game, HTML hangman game for 2-digit addition sum. So this is the this is the prompt that I'm giving. Okay, I'm clicking on the prompt. Okay. Now it has generated. Okay, now I have given this. Here I'm copying the code. I'm going for the notepad. Okay, I click on the file. I'm going as save as. And then hangman 1 putting dot HTML. I click on save option. I'm closing it. And then here, if I refresh, where is that hangman? Okay, here. If I play 98 plus 91, what is the answer? 180, 189. I click on submit. Correct. Okay. Now my question is, what are all the items not available here? In the user interface, some of the things are missing. What we can add here? Options, timer, retry, choices, next. Okay. See here in the screen, I need a timer for each question. Each question. Now I'm giving the prompt here. See here. Again, I'm going here. I'm scrolling down. I'm not going for new chat. In the same chat, generate an HTML gangman. Here it has created the HTML file. Here I'm going. Please add timer 30 seconds for each question. So this is a thing that I'm adding. And then what are all the things that we can add? Add score, score also. And skip questions. Okay, I'm adding 3 things. Please observe here and don't type now. Don't type now. Don't type in the chat box. Here I have added. Please add timer 30 seconds for each question, score, and skip questions options also. Okay, I am clicking on this. Now let's see what it is going to do. See here whether it has typed the code, what it has given. I also recommend adding this. It is giving. Okay. Prepare now. Again, it is telling. That's great enhancement. I can send in a single chat, it would be around 700. Create it into a single HTML file. See, it is not creating. Now, what is the issue? It is telling that it can create a single HTML file, but it is telling it will be around 800 to 1200 lines. It cannot create this many lines. Now, what we have to do? Hope hope you understood what is the issue. See here. First, I asked generate an HTML file. It generated. And then I'm giving some options to add on. It is not doing, it is giving some, you have to paste that, you have to add that, it is giving examples. And then again, I gave the option create now. It is telling that it will be around 1000 lines. And then create into single HTML file. Again, I'm giving, it is telling that response length limit. Now what we can do? Now, can you give it into pots so that I can paste it in the notepad? Meaning is that I am asking the ChatGPT to give it into pots so that it can break the coding and give into pots so that I can paste it in the notepad. Is it clear what I'm trying to do? Now I click on this one. What it is telling, it can give it into 6 pots, it is telling, right? So to do that, first what I'm doing, it has generated part 1. Part 1 it has generated. Okay. Here I have to copy it. Now what I should do, I'm going to Notepad and then I'm pasting it. And then scrolling down. Now what it is going to give? Part 2. I'm typing part 2. Now what it is telling, you have to replace the word, replace the following with CSS. Now I'm scrolling down. I don't know coding. Can you give imports so that I can paste it in Notepad one by one? Okay, now it is telling that it will be giving into 4 pots. Okay, now the chunk one. Now I'm deleting everything here. Since it is giving the new code, I'm copying the code. Part 1 is ready. Next, I'm asking chunk 2, let it generate. Meanwhile, I will paste the chunk 1, part 1. Here itself, it is giving chunk to starts here. Just click on enter and then minimize it. Oh, it is asking need more time. Okay, let me go with the new chat. Here I am typing ham game, hangman game, HTML. Addition with score, timer, etc. Standalone HTML file. So again, it is asking us, it's too large, it is telling us because of the previous side. Can you generate a simple HTML game? I'm giving. Now it is giving the standalone HTML game. I'm copying it. I'm going for the notepad. I'm pasting it. I'm saving as game5.html. Now I click on the save option. Now I'm going here. Here I'm opening. So it is giving the addition with a timer. Likewise, we can create. Here earlier, what issue we had is that it will divide into parts so that we have to divide into 6 or 10 parts and then we have to paste one by one. I will explain that also. Okay. Now again, I'm going for a new chat. Here I'm typing generate an HTML game, memory HTML memory game with card flip for the topics animals. Generate an HTML memory game, a card flip for the topic animals, right? I click on it. Now it is writing the coding. Here I'm copying and then going for notepad and then I'm pasting it. I'm saving it as memory game dot html. Now I can go and see the game, card flipping game. So likewise, we can create the memory game. So this is the basic steps. These are all the basic steps that you can create the games, right? Okay. Now I'm clicking on close. Now I will explain you how you can create a game by parts. Now I'm giving the prompt. I going to create find the missing letter game. I need attractive background, animated FX. Can you generate image template? Generate image template. Now it is creating an image. Is it nice? This template, just click on it and save this image. Okay. Now I'm saving this as what is the game that we have planned? Find the word template. I am saving it. Okay. Now I'm going to new chat now, or else I can continue with this also. Here, create HTML missing letter game. Missing create HTML standalone. You add that letter game for kids for class 1. Okay. Now I'm adding that image. It should be attractive, like it should be attractive, like in the uploaded image, right? So what I have done, I have created a template. I need like this. I click on the send prompt. So it is telling the size. Can you need, now here what I'm mentioning, need standalone HTML file given parts so that I can paste it in Notepad. So it is telling that it will give into 6 spots. Okay. Now I'm giving part 1. Now click on the copy option. And then I'm opening Notepad. And then click on enter, minimize it. Now I'm typing part 2. Why I'm giving as standalone means most of the time it creates a new 3 folders, like 3 files, like CSS separate file and HTML separate file and Java a separate file. So I don't want like that, because since I'm not aware of coding, I'm asking it to generate as a single file. That meaning is that standalone file, so that I can paste everything in a single file and save it as HTML. Now, part 2 is ready. I'm copying it And then again, I'm typing part 3. Here in the notepad, I already pasted the part 1. Here I'm clicking and then I'm pasting the part, part 2. And then again, it is creating part. After the part 2, I have to paste it. And then I'm pasting it. Part 4. Now again, I'm copying it and then I'm pasting. And then now what I have to give? I have to give part 5. Again, it is asking 2000, it is 8 to 10. Just I'm giving, please give part 5, part 6. So additional no need it is telling. So I'm giving the part 5, pasting the part 5. Now everything is done. Now I am saving it as, what is the game that we have prepared? Missing letter game. Find the letter. Missing letter dot html. I click on save option. Now I'm closing it. Here is the file. See, see how attractive it is. Here I have to type a. Oh, it is not showing. Skip. There is a bug here. What we can do is, that is what it is telling. It told me one recommendation. It is asking for 8 to part 10. So what we have to do is, you have to again ask for given part 6. Or else what I can do is, again I can add the file desktop. What is that game? Missing letter. Please fix the bugs. Okay, so this is likewise, these are all the bugs. Uh, it is having some bugs. Can you rewrite again? Standalone HTML file in parts. If I ask again what it will do, it will rewrite again in parts. It is telling us again it will give in 8 parts. Again, I have to paste like this. Okay. So this is not allowing this single method to create. Now I'm going with Gemini. And then in the Gemini, I'm logging in with Gemini AI. Okay. Here, create 10 HTML game like कौन बनेगा करोड़पति has 5 kids GK questions. So it is taking some time. So while generating in Gemini, it's not only that you can create on ChatGPT, it can be also created using Grok or any type of AI. See, it is generating here. So now this is the file. Just I'm copying it. Here, the advantage here, you can download this code in the HTML format itself in Gemini. If I click on this download, it gets downloaded in the HTML format. If I click on it, see here, now I got the file, Red Planet. If I click on Mars, it tells the correct answer. It moves like this. And then capital of India. If I need 50-50 option, I can click on 50-50. It removes the option. And then here I can answer this. Now here what option is missing? Audience option is missing. Just I can go here in the here just can you add audience option and music option and timer also. If I add, it will include that also. Sorry, can you add? I didn't mention that, but let's see how it is going to work. So again, it is generating here. Here it takes some time. Meanwhile, let me share some of the options there. Okay. Again, I click on the download code. It gets downloaded. Now I'm opening it. See here. Now I have added the sound. It is having the timer. It added the audience poll also. Okay, now I can give on this. Uh, Hope you are getting listening to the sound also. I can click on audience poll. So 51% say C is the answer. So I click on C. Likewise, you can create games. Is it clear here in the Gemini AI? What I have done is just I can click on new chat. Here also I can create an HTML game, HTML game. Any game can you tell? Put it in the chat box so that we can have a try. Shall we have a try? Can anyone give any topic? What type of game that we can create? If you put it in the chat box, okay, grammar. Grammar is a subject, a game type. What type of game that we can add? No, my question is game type that I have mentioned. No, let me have a try Mario like game. Whenever I answer, game, Mario like game, grammar, article in English. Let's see what it is going to, let's see how it is going to create. So how many questions? So it is asking some content type. Other than that, what topic we can try? Games for state and capital. In the title. So it is taking some structuring code. It is taking some time. So here I would like to add some of the tools where you can create. You can create on Grok, you can create on Claude and Perplexity. So where you can create this type of HTML games, you can note it down. So it is creating in this format. If I click on yes, it will write the complete code. So it is typing the code. After that, we can save and use. So this is the very simple method where you can create digital games. Yeah, you can create for your based on you can paste your questions. Example, let me move here. Suppose if I see here, it has given the coding. After you can download this and then it will ask the questions one by one. I'm typing my name. No, it's not working. So if you want to create specifically for your subject, what you can do is you can add your file. Okay. Example in the chat GPT. Okay, I will generate 10 GK questions with options. Okay, now I can copy the content. I'm going for new chat, generate simple HTML quiz and add these questions into it. I'm pasting the questions. And then if I click, So those questions will be added here. So these are all the questions. What is the animal? Which animal is called the king of jungle? How many days are there in a week? Which planet do we live? The same questions will be displayed here. If I play here, it will show. See here, the same questions that we have included here, it will be in the question itself. The same thing that we are going to give again. I'm copying the same thing again. Going for a new chat, and then I'm pasting here. Let's see how it is creating. It is writing the code. Meanwhile, let's open this HTML. We can copy it and then open the notepad. And then I'm pasting it. And then I click on save as. And then I'm typing quiz10.html. And then the same thing, I'm going here. Here through Gemini, what I have created, just I'm downloading it. And then if I play it will show the quiz. And the quiz that we have saved on the desktop through ChatGPT, that also will be displayed here. Quiz 10. Okay, if you are having any doubts, so that we can explain, you can put it in the chat box, or else you can unmute and ask. Is it clear till now? Yeah, you can do it on your mobile. If you want to share this, it's a very, very simple process that I have said earlier. Just I'm opening my WhatsApp. Just share the file. Just you have to share the file to them. Suppose this is one of the file. Just you can drag and share it through WhatsApp, and then the student can click and play using their mobile. Any game for science experiments, it takes time since we are having very less time. Yeah, now it's a very good question. Whether can we use it for English medium or a Hindi medium? Let's have a try with Hindi medium. I haven't tried it. The same code. Can you write it in Hindi language? Okay. Just I'm copying it. I'm going for Notepad. Then if I click on save as Hindi quiz.html, and then on my desktop, it's not working. It should work. Generate an HTML quiz game in Hindi language for class 1. So if I ask again, it is going for a standalone or write simple code. I will mention. Let's see. Now I think it will work. Is it right? Whether this one is right? Yes. Okay, okay. So likewise, we can generate games using HTML. So again, you can copy it and then you can paste it. Since it's a 1.5 hour session, my suggestion is that first you train your chat GPT. Suppose if I open my ID, because I have already given many inputs there, it got trained. So if I give itself, it will generate the game into parts. It's all about first you give simple topics and generate games and later on go for next step. If you do in that way, it will be easy for you to create. My suggestion is just first train on ChatGPT, then go for Gemini AI, where it creates wonderful games also. You can add your questions, what type of questions that has to be included. That and all can be included here. Yeah, if you want to, I want to make a snake game. Yeah, generate a maze game, HTML. Just if you put, so it is typing the maze game. It's all about by how we are giving training because this one is new ID. Just I'm giving here. Just if I download, so this is the snake game. I can move. So this is the maze game it is giving. You ask for, see, this game children gets attracted. This one is very easy to create also. Just I gave the prompt. Now I'm playing the game. Generate new maze. See, maze game instantly it is giving. So I want finger touch game. That and all you have to try on your own and put it in the WhatsApp group so that other can also learn. Okay, here in the Gemini, it's very easy. In the Grok also you can generate. In the Grok, all are very chatbots like that only. Just you can go for Grok and then click on Grok. Again, the same game prompt I'm giving here. It is asking for sign up. So it takes some time grow and then we have to wait for some more time. And then in the cloud also, you can generate. Okay, you can do on your own and you can try. Further, there is also one more option. Here, I go for new chat, generate a prompt for creating. You tell any game topic. Uh, Memory game with attractive visuals, music, etc. HTML memory game. Just I'm giving the asking for the prompt. Now what it is doing, it is generating the prompt. See, this is the requirement and theme. It should have game features, sound effect, background, difficulty levels, animations, everything. Now what I'm going to do, just I'm copying it and then I'm going for Gemini AI, going for new chat. Just I'm pasting it and then I click on appear. That's it. What I have done is here I generated the prompt using ChatGPT and then memory card matching game. It is preparing as a standalone HTML file. So this is also another way of preparing these things. So it is preparing. It takes some time. Is it clear? What I have done is I asked the ChatGPT itself the prompt for creating a game. So it has given, see here, generate a prompt for creating HTML memory game with attractive visuals, music, etc. And then it has given the prompt and then requirement, what type of themes, and then visual designs, home screen, what other things should be there, game features, sound effects, etc. See here, now it has created. I can click on this download. And then if I play, see how many pairs, how many seconds, what theme I have to select. If I need fruits, I can select. I can click on, I can start.
Match all the pairs before the timer ends.
So likewise, then add and create.
Great job.
So that's all from my side. If you need any other than that, you can I can give the option for unmute so that you can ask doubts one by one. Yeah, that also you can try. Ibrahim sir, match the following image another side. You have a try. If you have any doubts.
Sir, if I give my syllabus, can it create the questions
Yeah,
from
what
the
you mean
syllabus
by
itself?
giving the syllabus, it cannot create. What you can do is, first
Yes.
step, you can upload your syllabus and ask ChatGPT to give questions, to generate questions,
I
30
could
or
not
40
get, sir.
questions.
I can upload my syllabus. Then after, what did you say, sir?
After uploading your syllabus, you ask
Mhm.
ChatGPT to generate questions in the Word format.
Okay.
And then it will generate the questions. And after that, you can copy the questions. And then, as usual, you can type generate an HTML game,
Okay.
quiz game. Ask the following questions. You can paste it. And if you click on generate, all the questions will be in the HTML file itself.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, can I view the student score, sir? Game score?
Excuse me, sir. Sorry.
Can I view the total score?
Yes,
Student
sir.
score, sir?
Sir, for that, you need a database, sir.
Yes,
Because
like
without database, it cannot be viewed as you know. Since the AI is the initial starting stage, maybe in future for the feedback, you need a server, you need a database, Firebase. From that only it can go and comes.
I'm asking like Google Sheet, Google Form, that like, sir.
That you have to try, sir. I haven't tried it. Maybe we can try. We can have a try on that.
So in that case, sir, we cannot create a leaderboard, na, sir?
Leaderboard can be done. You can have a save option. Suppose if you are running on a same system, that can be done. If it is running on online platform, I think we can add.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, can we embed this saved HTML file into our own blogs?
Yes, you can add the HTML in your blog. Since Google Sites, it's giving the option that you can directly add the HTML there.
Can we upload or we need to copy any code and paste it?
No, ma'am. In that there is
the
an
file?
option called HTML. HTML file itself directly, or else you can
file
paste.
itself can be uploaded.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. In the Google Sites, there is an option.
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
How long it will be available, sir? The recording of YouTube?
Recording this one. Right now it's going through YouTube Live, no? So you can watch anytime. So we will share the link.
Thank you so much. If you had any doubt, I will clear with this the videos. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will share that, sir. Yeah, you can upload it in the Play Store. Or to upload in the Play Store, that should be in the APK format, mobile app. So we will have one more session how to generate a mobile app also. So for mobile app, face-to-face will be more helpful, maybe as requested by most of the participants. So we are moving here in the online platform after a long gap. And maybe in future, during December, every once in a year, we will conduct 2 workshops. One is during May and another one is during December. That is the face-to-face. At the time, you can come and learn in detail.
Will we have any direct classes, sir, regarding this?
Yes, sir. Direct classes that will be happened December 2026.
Thank you so much, sir.
In Puducherry.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, good evening.
Yes, sir.
Sir, thank you. It was a nice session. So I'm following UTA since from the time of COVID period. So just I request you that recently you have conducted an offline workshop in Sentinel College of Education regarding to AR and VR techniques, sir. So I
Yes, sir.
request you please conduct the same workshop through online. It will be more benefitable to us.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Since we have
Yes.
activated 1 month Zoom for this, this
Yes.
month we have activated Zoom. So don't worry. This up to next week also we try to conduct one more workshop, and then up to 31st we have the time. So 26th of July also we try to conduct a topic on augmented and virtual reality.
Yeah, so
Surely
that's
we
great, sir. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Okay,
Yeah,
nice,
sure, sir.
nice.
And certificates we cannot provide because since I'm also working like you, and we don't have any backup regarding that. Maybe in future we try to do. But during COVID, we issued thousands of certificates. At the time, we are all at home. We managed to give, but nowadays it's not possible. Please bear with that. But maybe in future, we are developing one website called Let's Quiz. We are giving input to them. Maybe once it gets, you can get e-certificate from that.
Sir, I have one question. Can I ask?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Sir, so good afternoon and thank you so much for such a wonderful session. I have been associated with you since COVID classes when you were used to conduct, and it is really very much beneficial. Sir, just want to ask you, can you provide some training on movie making and something? Because many times nowadays we are being asked that whatever activity or if you go to to some excursion or some field visit, the teacher is required to make the movie for that out of the picture or some videos, and where we struggle a lot. Like everything, because nowadays everyone youngsters have very much well versed with this thing, and we senior teachers get little stuck up in understanding how to add music, how to give the perfect and professional look to a movie. So on that, can you please help us how to make such videos which is presentable and also like nice looking?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Already we have conducted a video. Already videos, YouTube videos are available in Universal Teachers Academy channel. And further, I request you all, I will share a feedback form where you can give your inputs, that what are all the topics that you need workshop, so that I will tell the other resource persons to work on it, and we'll be working on that, and then we will discuss and we'll proceed on that. So I will share, or else you can ask, send me personally also. Better I will send the Google form where you can give the feedback and your inputs on what topic that you need training. You
Sure,
are
sir.
from, ma'am?
I'm from Mumbai, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you. And then any other queries and suggestions and the training?
So
Hi,
regarding
Saman
the
sir.
suggestion, sir, so myself, Rajesh.
Shall I?
Yes, sir. Please, Rajesh,
Sir.
sir.
Yeah, sir. So I also
Hello.
associated with the UTA from Corona onwards. Before that, also we
Yes.
are working in RIE Mysore.
Oh,
Yeah, regarding certificates, sir, if you have collaborated with any universities or colleges regarding these sessions, you can provide some certificates, I think so. Take it as a suggestion. If possible,
okay.
in future, we can give the certificates, sir.
Okay,
Because
okay.
most of the universities or education colleges, especially, they are going for collaboration activities from some associations or tech-oriented companies. For that, if you approach all these things, because since a decade you are doing all these things for the well-being of the teacher and the society, if you are associated with collaborate with some universities or colleges, you can give the certificates in the name of collaborate with yourself with the colleges also.
Okay,
Take a
sir.
suggestion
Okay,
for
sir.
the teachers. Thank you.
Sure, sir. Please help us on that, sir, because we are not aware about that. If you could
Okay.
support us in that, we are ready
Definitely.
for that.
Definitely, sir.
Thank you.
I will send everything in your personal WhatsApp. So I will do the needful.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
very
sir.
much.
Thank you so much.
Sir, I have one question. Sir, I went through your website of your academy. So a number of YouTube videos are there, sir. Can we have access to those videos? For example, I think these are all the sessions that were conducted during the COVID times. So I think with a lot of videos we are able to see displayed like virtual reality and all that. But when I'm
Yes, sir.
clicking on them, I'm not able to go through the page. Like, it says not supported. So are they functional or they are not?
Functional only, ma'am. Actually, we are having a blog only. We don't have our own website. Since we are running, we don't, since it's a non-profit organization and we spend the money by collecting with the teachers, the UTA members that they are helping us. And then here you can go to YouTube channel and you search Universal Teachers Academy. There you will be getting the videos, live videos separately, and then recorded videos separately. There you can access everything, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Yes, ma'am. In the YouTube channel, you type just Universal in YouTube. You can type Universal Teachers Academy where you can go and see. All are accessible only they have mentioned. Maybe you can try in some other device. Try on some other device, ma'am.
Mr. Simon,
Yes, sir.
this is a really amazing session. I really wanted to thank you so much for the wonderful inputs that you have given. And for each and every school, I think we need to have an interaction with the students as well to make use of these sessions, I strongly believe. Because these days, almost every student is having a smartphone, they have access. And not only for the teachers, I think students should also get involved in it, I believe. These kids are very smart, these days. They can start making use of this,
Yes, sir,
in my
sure, sir,
opinion.
sure, sir. We are trying. Please help me in that also, sir, from your side.
We'll definitely discuss tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.